Hello everyone. Today we are going to present to you our interview about a teacher career from a real teacher. I hope this video will give some insight and inspiration to someone who wants to become a teacher. Our interviewee today is Teacher Heng, and Teacher Non is a teacher at Kimongkut University of Technology, Thonburi. And the next, may I introduce myself? Hello, my name is Kapana Junpabut. I'm studying in Faculty of Science and my department is Mathematics.
Hello, I am Slvi Khaikhuan. Now I'm studying in Faculty of Science, Department of Mathematics.
Hello, my name is Wasimon Suksai. I'm studying in Faculty of Science, Department of Mathematics.
Hello, my name is Atapon Mungsuk. I'm studying in Faculty of Science in Department of Mathematics.
Hello, my name is Salan Jaikampang. I'm from the Faculty of Industrial Education and Technology.
From childhood to the present, we'll look at one occupation. It is very important and constantly changing. This job title is teacher. The teacher is imparting knowledge and inspiration to the students. This is the reason why we want to learn everything we can about a teacher.
And objective. We want to know about their background, their job descriptions, the specialty of teachers is praised, the use English in workplace, and finally, to know their perspective. And the next, we will show about the video we are introduced with Teacher Heng and Teacher Non.
Yeah, okay. So thank you for introducing me. Actually, you can call me Heng or Teacher Heng is fine because I'm not a professor yet. Basically, I'm a student from Princess Chulavorn College, Buriram. And the first degree of mine is from Chulalongkorn University in the mathematics department. And for this degree, I got the second class honor. After that, actually, I tried to pass the exam to study my master's degree in the Faculty of Education. But at that time, I was really, I was really stupid, maybe. So I cannot pass the exam. And then I decided back to study in the mathematics department again. And once I finished my master's degree, I just start working in Burapha University. And after I teach for 3 years, I think I decided to go study abroad again for pursuing my degree as a PhD student. And I spent 4 years for my degree. And after that, I just come back for good and keep being a lecturer. And now I moved from Burapha University to Suan Sunanta Rajapat University. And then this is the last place for me. And I hope it's going to be the really last place, KMUTT.
Okay, so to introduce myself, my name is Non Thong Plom. Okay, my educational background is PhD in physics, and I graduated from Michigan State University in the United States about 2017, and that should be it. And also I also have a master degree in physics, also at Michigan State University. For my bachelor degree, I graduated from Silpakorn University.
For being a lecturer, I need to prepare myself for the very updated knowledge. And I just have to learn how to transfer my knowledge to the young generation, because time changed. That means the way of teaching must be changed as well. But the thing is, how can I understand the young generation? Because if I just try to teach by the method that I have been learned before, it's going to be too old for them. So I have to learn how to use technology. I have to learn how to use the new word or new slang. I mean, teenager slang.
So as you know, I am a lecturer. So let's say I am not a teacher. I am more like a lecturer, college lecturer and researcher. So what do we have to do? Okay, let's say I have two main parts for my job. The first part is the lecturer. For the lecturer, I have to prepare a lecture in English and Thai. So I have to teach, like, so as you know, I have to teach in NST 105 and also like a couple of classes in nanoscience and nanotechnology for master and PhD program. And for the other part of my work is research. So as you know, as a university professor, you have to do research. I am doing research in computational physics for renewable energy. Let's say solar cells. So I kind of like use computer program to simulate the working principle of solar cells. Yeah, that's what I do every day.
It's really warm. Not just only my colleague that they are really nice to me, but also my students.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to say there are some something good, something bad. So, and yeah, and about my work, like my colleague, there are some good guys, some bad guys. Some of my friends are really, very good. For example, Ajahn Thana, that you met him during the class 105. He was a really good lecturer here. And there are also someone, as you know, as a part of society that is not quite really pleasant to work with. So I would say that.
I would say I can't live without English at all. And once I come to KMUTT, because this university is kind of number one of so many areas like computational science or the engineering or technology, something like that. So I have to keep myself updated. That means I have to read, but of course the new knowledge is not going to be in Thai language. It must be in English because it's going to be published in the journal or on the website, which is not translated yet. I have to read and I have to understand.
Of course, 100% necessary. I have to teach in English, and the program that I am teaching is international program. It's nanoscience and nanotechnology international program. So I have to use English all the time. Most of the students in nanoscience are from foreign country. For example, from Nigeria, from Indonesia, from Pakistan, and everywhere from the world. So we have to speak English all the time. And And if I have to collaborate research with, for example, a professor from some other university, for example, in Japan or in UK, US, I have to use English all the time. And if I can use English very well, it will be significantly beneficial to my career, to my work.
Wow.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Well, I would say actually I have been learning English for like actually I had been learning my the first class in English since I was in Prathom 5 or grade 5. Yeah, I started learning English in grade 5, but at that time I was just like learning English for fun because it's so easy, but I don't have much time for practicing with foreigner. So I just feel like, oh, I know grammar, but I dare not to speak English at all. So every time when I see the blonde hair guys or blonde hair girls, I just feel like I was scared and I cannot speak or communicate with them. So I changed my mind once I start learning in university, and I realized that I need to translate so many things to share the people in Thailand who cannot speak English or who cannot understand English. And yeah, I would like to say that my English was getting a lot better when I was in the bachelor degree, but let's say in Chulalongkorn University.
Okay, I will answer like this. I start learning English like everybody in Thailand. So that is elementary school. And then the very first time that I think I have to use English for me is high school.ม4 ม 5 ม 6 So that's the first time that I think I have to use English because I have to compete in many exams. I mean scholarship. For example, the scholarship that I got for my study abroad, we have to use English. You have to use English to pass the exam for work and travel. You have to use English for getting good university. So that's the first time we have to use English. So that's high school.
How much English that I have to use at work is more than 50%. Okay, so if I have to approximate by myself, I would say 75%.
I would say 60% English, 40% Thai.
For being a teacher, I think firstly, they have to be open-minded. What I mean by open-minded is they have to learn how to listen. Everyone in Thailand, they learn how to speak already. They know how to express their feeling, express their thoughts, but they don't listen. They don't listen even each other. They just know how to speak out. So if we learn how to listen, we're gonna see what somebody haven't said anything, and we're gonna understand them. And of course, being a teacher, we have to understand a lot of students in one go. Like for me, in my class, I have 140 students in my calculus class. So how can I understand 140 students in one go if I don't listen to them? So I think this one is the skill for being a teacher in the future.
So for teacher in Thai, okay, I don't. Okay, this may not be a very good suggestion, but I would say that the career of teaching in Thailand is not a very profitable. You have to have very high educational level. So if you want to be a teacher, it has to be your passion that you want to teach other students, that you want to teach, and then you are happy to teach. So if you are like that, then I would recommend you to be a teacher or lecturer or researcher. But if you think you want to be rich and make a lot of money by teaching, I would say, okay, maybe being a tutor in a private school may be more profitable, but not in like a governmental university. Yeah.
Okay, after we interview with teacher Heng and teacher Non, we can conclude that the teacher profession is important and it's not easy in this profession because the teacher don't only teach in book, but there must be attention and understand of author as well. Okay, for the next topic, focus on our idea toward this career.
My feeling towards the teacher profession after talking with the two teachers make me feel that a teacher career is very important because it is a profession that we are familiar with since childhood, and this meeting and English is also important to this.
In my opinion, after we are speaking with teachers Heng and teachers Nun, I know a lot of these occupations. They are attempting to teach the students about the subject, except that they are attempting to understand and assist students outside of the classes.
A teacher, in my opinion, is a career that requires a lot of patience because have to meet many people and have to understand them a lot. It is a career that requires comprehensive knowledge and skills in the language as well. And this career is another very important career because everyone has to learn.
In my opinion, the teacher is a career that although we have a lot of knowledge, but this career is not easy to be. For being a teacher, we need to learn a new knowledge and develop by myself every time.
In my opinion, university with professor are career that needs to be generally adjust according to the age of student in your generation. And the use of English is important because we can use in everyday life and can also be used to be continued. Oh, in my past, I will talk about problem and solving. There is a problem with an unstable internet that's access to have to the video can to understand in some time. And our solution, we make sure to write them accessory as they want to subtitle. That's bring to the presentation to end. Thank you for your attention.